Hello, hello, my lovely Legarians, and welcome to the Orange Planet. Alright, so we are Nunu in the jungle again, and we've got quite the matchup on our hands. This is just gonna be just a straight farming game. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have the battle that I'm going to have to execute will be the battle for resources against the Cho'Gath. Ooh, because our ultimate is a bit clunky, and Caitlyn has some nice range. So unless I see, like, when I hit 6, unless I see some really just ridiculous pushing coming from the enemy team, I'm not gonna go and do anything. We're gonna be stealing Cho'Gath's farm as much as possible. There is a couple of issues I have with the Lucian and the Sona. That's a very aggressive early on lane, so that means that the clock is ticking for them. If they don't take advantage, of the early game, then we'll have a difficult time later on. We're gonna stay in here so we don't promote them going any further. The idea is if Garen was spotted, then they know we were then they would know that we were doing blue. Like, no reason why Lux should be over here. Alright. That's enough. Oh, they still hung out over there. We're gonna try to take advantage of this situation and get a little more farm over here. Alright. Oh, fine, that's up. Now what's interesting is they went for a kill, and Jace still has a teleport up. I don't see that really like helping the enemy in any way, because when you look at it, our team has the advantage. Our team has the advantage early game. And so if you kill them early on, what difference is it gonna make to the laning phase? Not much difference, in my opinion. Now they did steal my blue, unfortunately. But they probably stole it in regards that I would be stealing theirs. We're gonna check if they put any wards over here. Gonna smite this. Then we're gonna head out. We've got level 4. We've got a pretty significant water drake. Cho'Gath is top side. We're gonna rush down there. Press our button. Get on down there now. Cho'Gath was bottom. So this could be a clean break in getting that first Drake. Clean break for the first Drake. Alright. Could be interesting. We'll see how this goes. This is always the real interesting part. Will bot lane come get me? Will the jungler find me? Alright, we're looking at 450 true damage. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we did our job. We got that nice Drake. It'll provide us with some survivability. The So Cho'Gath is he hasn't shown himself in a while, but I would imagine that he is hard farming as well. He's made some attempts in the bottom lane. Oh, a bummer. All right. Hello. So it seems like they have that area pretty well monitored. Now Cho'Gath is on that side. We're not going to give away our position here. And we're not going to give our magical blue to Lux. It seems like she's not doing that well in lane. So they know the timer to this. And I know the timer to theirs. Okay, so we're at 480. Alright, so now Brand does a lot of damage to me. So I would think it'd be pretty prudent to try and get Malzahar or something. Just too risky. We'll see what happens if, yeah, it looks like they're backing off. It's just too risky to go after that Brand in that lane. And Garen's doing a good job. I'm gonna try to prevent anything happening to Garen. Alright, we clear that ward. Good enough for me. Like Lux has a bit of control over the lane, which is nice. I feel like I need to be protective for the Garen because he's doing a great job. I'm gonna head down here and do the Raptors. And we're gonna head on up, and maybe we can get a kill on the Jays, but I kind of doubt it. I would imagine. Let's see if we can make this happen. Oh, you're not getting out this time, buddy. Alright, for the cause. Alright, that was pretty easy. We just had to save our Flash, and he was toast. Alright, so Lux will continue to do that. Garen has used his Garen's used his teleport. I guess I have to come down here. Alright. No, Lux. It's a decent roam. We've got Windrake up coming up. Gonna snag that. Yeah, they're not playing smart. We're gonna see if we can capitalize on this. One of the issues is Lucian is not one of the ADCs that you're gonna commonly find. Alright, looking at 570. We'll probably be able to consume this. And it's gone. Now we're gonna go back. Actually, let's get that get this over here. So we've got 2 Drakes, which is nice. I'm gonna go get our blue buff. Lux should not have left. Puts me in a predicament here. Alright, so we're just gonna leave. Lux really does not know how to hit skill shots, so hopefully she'll get the message. She just needs to back off. I was just trying to save her tower. I'm not gonna worry about bot lane. Bot lane should be fine, even if they both die. Alright, now we're gonna, let's get those wolves. Alright, so let's see, 51 to my 63. So I'm not in a huge lead. But I've gotten all the dragons, man. All those dragons. And Garen is getting quite ahead. And the Cho'Gath is failing in some of his attempts, and that's to be expected because Cho'Gath just doesn't have a lot of mobility, and his ganks are really awkward. But yeah, losing that turret is pretty understandable for the bot lane that we were up against. Alright, so I'm gonna try looking for farming opportunities over here. Lux is going to lose her turret. See if we can... Hey, they didn't do too bad of a job over there. I'm gonna try to steal the wolves. We're gonna get some reward. We're gonna get some sight right there. And Garen's gonna get away with a kill. Nice. Alright, now we're just gonna go back. Gonna remark that Malzahar, there he is. We're gonna finish Cinderhulk. We are definitely getting Mercury Treads. And who's doing some damage this game? I would say, shoot, is it Caitlyn? Caitlyn wouldn't be doing too much damage, so we're gonna get Spectre's Cowl because a lot of that damage is coming from the Braum. Not the Braum, what am I talking about? It's gonna come from the, it's gonna come from the brand. That's where the damage is gonna come from. Yep, I got it all, buddy. So we're gonna do some, they're gonna... I'll have to flash. Oh, oh, nice. There we go. I'll take one for the team for that one. Gonna get that. Looks like without Brand, it was a bit troublesome for the bot lane. But the Brand is really making a statement. The Brand is making a statement. Now we're gonna see if we can get some action. Now we're gonna look to try to get this, but they're not gonna make it easy. Lucian's gone back, even though he probably shouldn't have. Use the pot. Oh, brilliant. All right, so we got a 680. And it's ours. So now I have to go back. Well, actually, we're gonna We're gonna run all the way up to top lane here. And save Garen's tower. Sometimes, man. Come on, let me get you. Let me get you. Yeah! Come on, one more. There we go. That's enough of your transformation completes. All right, so dang it, we just missed the window chasing that guy down. Ah, bummer. All right, we're gonna speed up. Gonna have a little lag issue. Make sure we get control of this area. And there's not going to be anything waiting for us, sadly. Do a little scan of the area. And we're going to go back. Alright, we're going to complete some items. I wonder if we can complete that. Let's sell that. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Alright, Garen is, Oh, Luxie! Oh, nice. All right. Ah, Lux. That was awesome, Lux. Okay, so we're gonna get some vision on this side of the map. And then just kind of clear it. Now we're just gonna run away. All right, so they can clear that my top side of the jungle. They can just clear that. I don't care. Oh, that's already been cleared. Well, dang. All right, let's see if we can get the Jace here. Okay, that was pretty silly of the Lucian to show himself before we knew where the Jace was. Okay. Alright, he needs to back up. Oh! Nice. Alright, gotta get out. Alright, Lucian was nowhere to be found in that fight. He's talking about lag. Ah, the quality of it all. Okay, so he's got some of that, so we're gonna look to gain health this game. Nice big chunks of health. Let's actually go for, I'm thinking, let's go for Warmonks. Get that, and we're going to get that, and we're gonna get that. So let's see if our team is securing the area for Dragon. Like no, but looks like they're staying away from Dragon so far, the enemy that is. But let's ward up before we do anything. Hey, all right. Gonna pull that. Garen is so impactful, man. All right, we're looking at 760. All right. We're gonna look to clear. We're gonna look at, yeah, we're gonna look to get this guy. We can control the scuttle vision. Quite important to control the scuttle vision. Oh, scuttles. There we go. Let's see if we can steal something away. Oh, hello. Alright, steal that away. And you guys need to watch out. Alright, so I'm gonna go top and catch that big wave. Now Garen has a lot of ability to continue surviving and continue doing damage. Alright, now that I've pushed that a bit, we're gonna go farm. So that's actually great that Garen still hasn't died. That's awesome. Hands off, or let's see what they do here. Oh! Gotta get it! Oh, I want to get that too. I think they can handle that. Oh my goodness, they can handle that. Alright. Just need one person. Need one person. Thank you, Garen. Thank you, Lucian. Alright, looking at 800 damage. Alright, nicely done. So half the team went and got that turret, and yeah, the other half Right, nicely done. Now I'm gonna go back. So now we can kind of do whatever we want. Alright, we're gonna get this, and what's next on the list? I think we need some... Because I might be, we might be in a situation where we're split pushing, so we're gonna go... where is Redemption? There it is. Okay. We'll go Redemption. And another control word for good measure. So we are pretty darn beefy right now. We are just the beefiest beefer in town. We can just walk wherever we want. Oh, hello. Let's see if I can survive. Alright, I'm not gonna survive. Okay. Some follow up required. Alright, so that went a little overboard. You guys have Baron, by the way. Alright. So that was me being silly. Oh, what is the Cho'Gath doing? This is crazy. Oh, nice. Nice little juke. Oh, they do so much. Oh, the damage! The damage! Ooh, hit the Sona back there. Alright, we're gonna grab this while they grab that. They should be able to get that. They do a lot of damage. I'm gonna put that right there. Alright, here we go. So they can reward themselves with some of this stuff over here. That's great. Fantastic. I'm looking at 850. Just gonna eat it up. Then we're going to get some standard warding here. Oh, the Lux, man. She's not doing too bad. Alright, we're gonna put one more ward right there. Sona just got Ardent Sensor. What the heck, man? Oh my goodness! What is going on this game? Ah, dang. Okay, just gonna push this. Oh man, they're just exploding, man. My guys are just doing so much damage. Just ridiculous. Gonna speed out the little guy back there. Gonna... Oh my goodness, they do so much damage! Alright, I guess we can check out. I don't think I can get Redemption yet. Let's check. I can get Redemption. Alright, we're just gonna go back. Get that Redemption. Wow, everyone is doing well. I'm so surprised. I am pleasantly surprised at that. The fact that our Lucian turned out to be not so bad, and then our Lux is just making some hunky boy plays. All right, we got Baron coming up in. Oh man, this guy is toast. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Speed up our little guy here. Gonna heal him up. Okay. Gonna steal some farm. Alright, we're just waiting for the Baron to get up. We're going to get over here. Oh, the Lux! The Lux! When will her reign of terror stop? Alright, Garen, oh. Okay, he doesn't have his, wonder if I can solo this. Probably not. I probably can't solo it. Pretty sure I need at least one person here. Alright, I'm gonna try to solo it anyway. Just gonna try to solo this. Don't be bopping me up. Alright, I do 900 damage. Ooh, this guy does some damage, man. I feel good about this, but I don't know. Alright, so far so good. Oh, come on, let me live! Baron! Come on, Baron. Oh, we got this. We got this, man. Yay. Ah. Just solo Baron. Alright, let's, what should we get here? Oh, man, I'm not even gonna get anything. They got this. Oh my goodness! Garen! What a man. Oh, is the minion still gonna get it? No, they didn't get it. Alright, so we're gonna get little insurance. We're gonna get that. And why not beef ourselves up? There we go. Onwards into their base. Do they really want? Okay, might as well. Might as well get the Elder. Five seconds on the Elder. Might as well. Alright, we're looking at 950 damage. Alright, easy peasy. Oh, I got trapped. No good? No bueno? Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my goodness. Boy. Okay. I'm giving this is going to the Garen, man. He that Garen knew how to abuse his champion. All right. So the Lucian, wow, the Lucian actually did pretty darn well. 10, 3, and 8. The Lux 15, 4, and 14. I had no idea. And the Garen 13, 3, and 11. Nice work. And then Sona, wow, my entire team did super well. My goodness. Cho'Gath probably got caught out a lot because of his speed. That's one of the reasons why I like Nunu over Cho'Gath when it comes to having a tanky support. One of the down parts about having Cho'Gath is you're so immobile. So if you're caught out, what can you do? And yeah, the enemy team, I thought they would do better because bot lane was doing great. They won. The enemy bot lane won their lane. But then Garen won his lane. And I'm pretty sure like Garen just made his mark in the game. And he allowed everyone to do great. If you look at Garen's CS, 137 to top laners 287. So the impact of Jace in the late game with almost like double, if not double and then some CS. He could not impact the late game heavy enough like Garen did with 137 CS. Bear in mind that Garen does have a number of kills, but he's got 7 kills. But he's got 287. So I'm looking like he's got well, he's got a little less gold, but they should be on par with one another as far as items, as far as, you know, gold goes. But Jace is one of these champions that has to make the mid game like his game. He falls off in the late game. So if you missed your window, if you missed your damage window, and you're just not making, if plays aren't happening in the mid game, then Garen is just going to just be a monster in the late game, and nobody can do anything about it. He can just like, he can go in silence Caitlyn, their main ADC, just run right in there. And then he doesn't even have to die for it. Like Nunu, on the other hand, he might die. Anyway, alright. So, as far as itemization goes, let's make this short and sweet. I went, you got your Spirit Visage to deal with the damage coming from, the brand is good enough, but they have lots of AP. I've got Cinder Hulk, which is your basic, one of the basic items that comes with the old Nunuer. Mercury Treads, because they have tons of CC, and it's going to add a little bit more to magic resistance. Warmog's armor, and this was because their guys really weren't targeting, none of them have items that really target high health minions. None of them have any items like that yet. So having high health coming from an item like Warmog is going to be so nice. Even if I take hits and I'm able to walk away, I can regen all of that, and the enemy will have no abilities to use on my allies, on the squishies. And then I've got redemption just for little support items towards everybody in my team. And I thought, why not a Gaius of the Legion and protect everybody with a shield a little later on if the game lasted a little longer. So I would negate more of Brand's damage, negate more damage from, well, mostly concerning a Brand, but it would negate any other damage that might fall upon my allies. And then the Lucian, Lucian's got his full build. He's got Lord Dominus Regards to deal with the Cho'Gath, which is perfectly fine. Malzahar, he's going to have some health as well, so that works out for him. And also the Brand is going to be powerhousing some health. So this is going to do a lot of damage to three other champions, in addition to all the bursts that Lucian's kit already comes with. The Lux, who is making some interesting plays, has a Randuin's Omen, and I mean that would protect against the Caitlyn, but not too much else. It would improve her survivability with health, but I mean, it's an interesting item. If you want to have other items with some survivability, Rod of Ages is going to give you some health. That's going to give you like 350 or 300 health. So I really don't think she needed this unless she really worried about taking hits from the Caitlyn. It is a good item in a lot of senses, but usually with Lux, you're at a distance and you don't need to worry about people auto-attacking you. If you're worrying about people auto-attacking you, maybe you should play a champion that's a little more melee rather than ranged. So I would say this is a goofy item, but it's a defensive item, so it does add to her survivability. Again, goofy item, it could be, you know, you could have it like Rod of Ages or something like that, and you're gonna get health benefits and AP benefits. And Zhonya's Hourglass is perfectly fine. It's going to protect. It's going to have utility with the active, and it's going to provide some armor and cooldown reduction. The Sona got an offensive build with Talisman of Ascension, which is fine since we're all ahead. And Ardent Censer, I think she got Ardent Censer a bit late in the game, but Ardent Censer is just going to do so much in terms of healing. Hence this meta being called the Ardent Censer meta. And Othane's Holy Grail, it's going to keep her juiced in mana, and then she's going to have Boots of Lucidity to have her ultimate come out faster. And she's actually got Seraph's Embrace, which is going to provide her with some survivability once she's activated, and lots of mana. Lots of mana. She has so much mana. And then she's got a Ruby Sightstone to have a health bonus, and it's going to provide her with vision. So I like this build. It's interesting. It's not what you usually see, but it's got survivability, it's got mana, and she's going to heal for days. I'm not sure if the fights really would have gone so long as to warrant Sona running out of magic, but and then the Garen, he's got your classic Black Cleaver. He's got Steric's Gauge that would make him last even longer with the big old shield as his health dips below a certain percentage. I believe it's life during triggers a growth size and strength, gaining tenacity. After a second, shield decays over 30 seconds. Upon taking at least 400 to 1800 damage based on level. Okay. So probably when you're high level, when you're level 17, 18, you have to take at least 1800 damage for this thing to activate. Then it gives him a shield and whatnot. So it's, you know, somewhere around half health in Garen's situation. He's got Spirit Visage to protect against Brand. He's got Ninja Tabi. I think he should have gone Mercurial Treads because they're dealing a lot more with magic and CC. I think Garen would have been better off with an item like that. And he's got Dead Man's Plate. Dead Man's Plate is good at catching up to champions, and Garen definitely has that type of situation. Definitely loves that type of situation. One item that he could have gone for instead of Steric's Gauge is he could have gone for it's an item that damages people all around you. Can't remember the name, but it's an item that damages people around you with magic damage, and that could have worked as well. That might have been more useful than the Steric's Gauge, because Steric's Gauge is like an all-in or nothing, and with Garen, you know, you just kind of spin to win, do some damage, and if you don't kill anybody or whatever, you just kind of back away, and hopefully you won't get chain CC'd to death, which is why I would get not Ninja Tabi, but Mercurial Treads. The Malzahar, he's gone for some survivability with cooldown reduction so he can have his ultimate up so he can make plays that way. He's got more on the Necronomicon, so he has plenty of cooldown reduction. He's got a total of 40 plus. He's got over cooldown reduction, so maybe he needs to modify his gear a bit because he's going over, like he's at 50%, but I think the cap is 40 or 41, depending on how he's got his runes and masteries set up. But this will offer some survivability utility. I think if Malzahar is caught and he has the Zhonya's, he's dead anyway. So I think he should have gone something like a powerhouse item like Rabadon's Death Cap to really do as much damage as possible, or get items that are going to affect the, I would say affect the squishies. But if you have to affect the Garen, then get something like a rod. No, get something with or like magic penetration, because there's with this build he's got a lack of damage. He's got some survivability, but he's lacking in damage. And at the late game, he's not going to do very much damage to both Garen and I, and even Sona to a degree. He's not going to do too much damage. Because of the magic resist, and she could pop Seraph's Embrace to get that extra shield to increase her survivability. The Caitlyn, it's got Mercurial Scimitar to get out of binds, and that is I think that's pretty good because Lux was catching her in binds over and over again. She's got Static Shield, she's got Infinity Edge, and she's got Rapid Fire Cannon. And I think maybe the last item was maybe some survivability, or I'm not exactly sure. Longsword she's getting is going to build into, but this is this build is fine, and it's meant to target single champions and do as much damage to them as she possibly could, which is fine for Caitlyn. It's great for Caitlyn's kit. The Cho'Gath, you've got Righteous Glory, which is great for Cho'Gath because Cho'Gath lacks the ability to move around the map very well, and he's got Gargoyle's Stoneplate, so he can chomp somebody. So if you pop this, you're going to increase your health by 40%, meaning your chompity chomp is going to be is going to have a much larger range of health, so you can just execute somebody. Or simply, if you want to chomp someone's health, you pop Gargoyle's Stoneplate first, just take a bite out of somebody, and hopefully somebody will get the kill. And lastly, Cinder Hulk and Spectre's Cowl to deal with the magic damage coming from mostly from the Lux, and that's fine. But a lot of the damage is going to come from Lucian because he's got the items that target Cho'Gath's increasing health as the game goes on. He tried a lot of attempts that were, in my opinion, fails, where he tried to gank top a couple of times, which I really wouldn't want to gank top because the Garen can get out of situations so easily. And also, it is hard to get a gank off on with a Cho'Gath. So you really have to put a lot of faith. It's the same with the Nunu. You put a lot of faith in your team to get ahead, so you can have that control with Baron, with dragons, and really try to steal. You know, in the case of Nunu, you want to try to slow down the other enemy jungler so he can't be as effective when he should be. The Jace, I was talking about how his build should be on par with Garen, but it's not, because Garen, he scales into the late game and Jace scales into the mid game. That's where his spike is. He can't make his mark in the late game, or in the mid game. He will not fare well in the late game because he's got all these nice items. He's got more reminders, going to chunk armor. He's going to do a decent amount of Dustbait Drakthar damage. So he does a lot of damage. Like when he bypassed a lot of our guys and hit Sona, Sona was chunked pretty hard. But the issue is Sona can heal with that, the Ardent Censer meta. And so if you can't, it makes it difficult. I think this meta, and when you have champions that have these abilities to heal with Ardent Censer and how it buffs them, getting a kill this way or chunking people down with ranged abilities like Jace, it's harder because there's more survivability now. And when you have these just huge late game tanks, you just see the effect that Jace has. He might kill somebody, but he's gonna get killed because he's really like, if he wants his full combo, he's gonna get right in your face. But him trying to use his ability to stay away and fire at a range, it's only gonna be so effective because, for one, Garen can heal, Sona can heal other people, Lux has her shields. There's lots of ways of mitigating the damage that comes from his ability. Even with his Lucidity boots for cooldown, in addition to cooldown coming from Black Cleaver, that ability takes quite a while to come back up to do damage, and that's just not enough damage to thwart our team from coming into their base, destroying a tower, destroying an inhibitor, and leaving. And then finally, the Brand, which Liandry's Torment, it got realized Crystal Scepter, so he's looking for that big damage, and he's looking for a little survivability, which is fine. And he's got Eye of the Watchers is going to increase his health, so he has survivability, and he has the ability to ward, which is just fine for Brand. It might be good. It might have been good for Brand to get something like more like Anomicon, because it's if it damages a champion, and it's going to be below 35 health, inflicted Grievous runes for 8 seconds. The Grievous health, or the passive on more like Anomicon, if a champion who gets hit by a spell with a champion who has the more like Anomicon, if the champion's health dips below 35%, it'll inflict Grievous wounds. What that means is the Grievous wounds will prevent proper healing, or it'll prevent healing altogether. And our team is really heal, like we're dealing with a lot of heals. Garen heals with his passive, and Sona heals with her heal ability. So if you had more like Anomicon, you could have. It's a little more aggressive, but I think that's the way that you should play this matchup because of so much healing coming from our team. But it's still a gamble, but I don't think Rylai's Crystal Scepter is going to help that much, because you're talking about this is going to reduce enemy movement speed when you use a spell, which is also good in its own right, but Brand also has his own CC. He has stuns. So in addition to his stuns, he's got some CC. So that still kind of works out, because if you hit him with other spells that slow them down, he could set up he'd set up a kill that is not going to move as fast, so he can get his stun off, and other people can target him. So I think that's okay. But I think more like a knock-on would also offer some utility because of the Grievous wounds, because we have so much healing coming up. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this goofy game of Nunu in the Jungle and some of my goofy actions just dying. I remember I went mid, I'm like, oh guys, come on. And then I died. So I wish, like, sometimes I say to myself, like, why do I take so much damage? And then, like, because only 2 or 3 people are hitting me and I'm so tanky. Like, what's wrong with this picture? So in that sense, I should have just walked away after taking the damage. But of course, I have to get that full channel off. But anyway. Don't do the stuff that I do. Reckless stuff. Alright guys, this is Arch. Hope you enjoy this episode, and I hope you guys have a good night. I am signing out. Hi-oh!